Dean, talk to me about Sebonack and what it's going to be like carrying a bag here this week.
Oh, it's a great course. Sebonack is, Tom Doak, you could tell by the design of the course, he wants you to use your imagination for second shots going into the greens. There's a bunch of mounds and swales into the greens, and he's allowing you to use them, no matter what pin position. So if there's a pin tucked back right, there'll be a mound there to support it, to bring the ball backwards. So possibly think a little bit longer past the pin and then let the ball come back. He just allows the imagination to come into golf, which is fantastic, really, because we don't get to play many courses like that, And visually off the tee, it's a beautiful course. There's only like 2 holes where there are little blind tee shots, and I love that in his designs. It's almost like you're standing on the tee and you can see exactly where you're going to land the ball. And for a linksy style golf course, it's wonderful to be able to do that, because it's nothing worse than setting up on the tee and looking at a hill and not actually knowing the line or anything. But most of the holes here, 95% of the holes here, you can actually see visually off the tee. Great course.
You work with Hee-Kyung So. What's your biggest challenge with her this week? Obviously, patience is very important, but what's your biggest challenge to keep that patience, to maintain that patience, and to know bogey's not always a bad thing?
Yeah, tough, because we've just come off, we've just missed the last 2 cuts in a row, our very first 2 of the season. The one thing she is lacking is patience. I'm hoping this course will really educate her to be more patient. We're not hitting very good tee shots at the moment. This week was a big improvement, with a couple of tips here and there, and she seems to be hitting it straighter. A little excited about her game. But I think, the golf course is wide, and we may get away with it this week compared to Wegmans 2 weeks ago, and last week was quite relatively tight too. So I'm hoping this golf course will drag a lot of patience out of Hee-Kyung.
Hey, last thing, you are a great caddy. You love the game.
Yeah.
Talk about what it's like for you personally to be out here daily and to walk inside the ropes and enjoy it.
The biggest thing I'm enjoying at the moment is, and no offence to the USGA, because the golf courses change every year for them, it's very hard to set up a golf course for women to play. I'm really excited this week. We came to the course here 2 weeks ago, and I thought, I pray to God that the USGA do set it up properly, and I think they've done a spectacular job. I think it's probably one of their best course settings I've ever seen. I know where some of the tees are going to be going, but I've heard just in the just this week that I've found out a few things what they're going to do, and they're not going to go over the top crazy. They want the flow of play to happen, the quickness of play. And I think they want the spectators to enjoy it, and I'm excited because I just look at the course setting and the way they're not going to go crazy lightning fast greens or anything like that. They're going to let the golf course be the golf course, and Sebonack's a great track, and I'm hoping for television viewers they'll see a fantastic tournament.
Yeah, the golf course is certainly enough. Go get some rest, have a great day, and have a great week.
Thanks, Tom.